What's up, YouTube? This is Too Raw for TV. Alright, so I think most of you know this by now. The United States Supreme Court decided to outlaw affirmative action when it comes to college admissions, and one of the big fears is that this will lead to a huge increase in the number of black students who will be declined college admissions for various reasons, and minorities in general. And Charles Barkley, who is often maligned as a person who is not in step with the black community, doesn't favor the black community. You have a lot of YouTubers who will accuse him of that. People on social media in general. People in general. I'm of the opinion, I don't know if I would put Charles Barkley in the same category as a Jason Whitlock or Candace Owens. I just think Charles Barkley has opinions that are not in the mainstream of our community. But nevertheless, Charles Barkley made the announcement that he has amended his will so that he will leave $5 million to his alma mater, which is Auburn, to provide scholarships for black students, and only black students. And this is his statement. He said, "That's just my way of trying to make sure Auburn stays diverse. After that ruling yesterday, my phone was blowing up. I was talking to my friends and said, I need to make sure black folks always have a place at Auburn." Black students at this time comprise just over 5% of Auburn's student body. And the article talks about how the Supreme Court gutted affirmative action on Thursday, ruling that using race as a factor in deciding who gets into a school violates the Equal Protection Clause of the Constitution. But what they don't argue is using race, as many institutions do, to block someone from being in college is a violation of the Equal Protection Clause of the Constitution, which is why the affirmative action program was put in place, because it was gross evidence from looking at the amount of black and minority students in general. When you look at how lily white colleges were, that's why it was put in place. So at the end of the day, and I commend Charles Barkley for this, no one's really going to talk about it because Charles Barkley, is perceived to be a CON. So nobody's going to talk about this. They're going to talk about some opinion that he has that they don't agree with, and they're going to make videos about that. So anyway, it is what it is. Tell me what you guys think.